Hi children, do you know what is the most important in human body? It is our heart. In the same way in English grammar there is the heart. It is called the tenses. Tenses which tells you when action happened and it tells you in which time the action happened. When you have to narrate something to the someone, you need tenses. Without tenses, you can't describe anything. So today we are going to understand tenses. So let's start. Children, at the end of the lesson, you will be understanding the tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. So let's start with the first one. Students, say me the action being done by everyone. You may say, he is eating. He was eating. Either you can say, he has finished eating now. Third picture says, he was thinking of playing. Fourth picture says, he is playing. Next picture you can say, he is sleeping. Either we can say, he was sleeping. Second picture here says, he is awake now. Third picture here says, he is studying. Either we can say, he was studying. Either we say, he is sleeping. Children, what can we say looking at all these pictures? We were comparing the pictures based on the time when the action took place, before and after, or past and present. Means the time of the action is called the tense. Let's go on the next slide. Here you can see the three forms of the tenses. First one is present tense. Second one is past tense. And third one is future tense. You can turn the tenses into the various past, either in the future. Like mother cooks, mother cooked. Mother will cook. I teach, I taught. I will teach. Manwar plays, Manwar played. Manwar will play. In the simple present tense, the action is simply mentioned and there is nothing being said about its completeness. In the simple past, the action is simply mentioned and understood to have taken place in the past. The simple future is used when we plan or make a decision to do something. Nothing is said about the time in the future. So let's go on next slide. Here you will observe and you will say, if I ask you, what is he doing? He is eating. What? Second picture, what is he doing? He is sleeping. In third picture, what is he doing? He is studying. Tell me, why did not you say he eats, he sleeps, he studied? Because The action is ongoing. He is eating, he was eating, he will be eating. He is sleeping, he was sleeping, he will be sleeping. He is studying, he was studying, he will be studying. It is important to note that irrespective of the tense, the main verb remains the same throughout: eating, sleeping, and studying. A verb can be changed to its continuous form by merely adding and ing to the base verb. Sleep plus ing, sleeping. Eat plus ing, eating. In the present continuous tense, we use the word am, is, and are, followed by the main verb. In the past continuous tense, we use the words was and were, followed by the main verb. In the future continuous tense, we use the words will be, followed by the main verb. So let's take your test filling the blanks by using the continuous tense of the verb. First, I blank a letter. As above asked, continuous tense. Continuous means action plus ing. So here we have to do action plus ing. So let's start. I, after we use am, write plus ing. Writing means I am writing a letter now. Susan is a singular. That's why we use in the present tense is. Susan is digging the garden at the moment. Third one, yesterday at 6, I blank prepare dinner. Here the yesterday says action happened. That's why we have to write I after was. I was preparing dinner. Fourth one, this evening we blank watch a talk show. Here this evening means it is going to happen. Means what will come? This evening we will be watching a talk show. Fifth one, we blank study English yesterday at 4 p.m. Yesterday says the action happened. That's why we is the plural pronoun we use after we were. We were studying English yesterday at 4 p.m. Sixth one, my parents blank watch TV. My parents are watching TV. Seventh, this time next week we blank a party. Next week shows future time. So this time next week we will be having a party. Eighth one, the kids blank play in the garden when it suddenly began to rain. The kids were playing in the garden when it suddenly began to rain. I am in London this summer. I blank learn English. I am in London this summer. I am learning English. Watch blank you do yesterday. This is yesterday means what? Past tense. Means what were you doing yesterday? Children, you might have understood where the present tense is used, where the past tense is used, where the future tense is used. We are talking about continuous tense. You can check your answers. Let's we go on next one. In this, we have to observe some action word. Malika not made dinner. Malika made dinner by 9:30. In present perfect, the action is complete or has ended and hence term perfect. We use words like have, either, has. The past perfect tense is used to express something that happened before another action in the past. We use the word had. The future perfect tense express an action that will occur in the future before another action or time in the future. We use the word will have. We understood this all. So identify the verb. Good. Like Malika has not made. Malika had not made dinner. Malika will have made dinner by 9:30. Here, identify the tense of the sentences. Is sitting. What makes you say that? The phrase is sitting suggests that the sentence is in present continuous tense. Identify the tense of this sentence. The cat has climbed the tree. Present perfect tense. What makes you say that? The word has suggested that the sentence is in present perfect tense. Now, identify this sentence. The cat had been climbing the tree. What makes you say that? The word has suggests that it is perfect tense, but it is being followed by the phrase been climbing, which suggests that it is also continuous tense. Let's we go on next one. Pooja has been living in Mumbai since the past 10 years. Pooja had been living in Mumbai for 10 years. Pooja will have been living in Mumbai for 10 years by August. The present perfect continuous tense refers to the action that began in the past but it is still being continued in the present. Up to the point of speaking, it may or may not be finished. We call it present perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense refers to an action that had been going on continuously in the past up to the time it was being spoken of. We call it the past perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense describes an ongoing action that will end in the future. We call it the future perfect continuous tense. Children, you can refer this plan for better understanding about tenses. I hope you all understood it. Thank you.